First tonight, concern over a new project proposed by Mosaic. This is Night's Item, Courtney Robinson.
And I'm Dave Wagner. The phosphate mining giant wants a permit from the Florida Department of Environmental Protection to drill a well thousands of feet deep to store wastewater. 10 Tampa Bay's Chris Hurst was at that meeting, is live outside their site in Plant City.
And Chris, Mosaic says there's been a lot of misinformation about this permit application.
Yeah, we'll get to that in just a sec. You know, this phosphate mine has been operating for about 50 years just south of the Pasco-Hillsborough line, but is now slated for demolition. Mosaic wants to drill and inject all of that water that still remains here that's toxic. And that's leaving many who live around here concerned about their own water.
They say it's going to be safe, but I don't believe it.
Donna King is like many others who came out to an open house Tuesday afternoon, worried any leaks of the well could contaminate the one she uses for drinking water.
They say there's different kind of rocks, surface areas, that if it was to have a leak, it would not come up, but I don't believe that.
There's a great amount of misinformation out there, either intentional or accidental.
Mosaic says no wastewater will be pumped from this permit. It's a test for feasibility if the granite around a mile underground is suitable for taking and distributing wastewater.
Any water that goes through deep injection has to be pre-treated. So it is not water coming straight from the stack and into the well. There will be a treatment process, and I think that's been lost in some of the information.
Engineering student Carson Mayer is a former Mosaic intern and worries how complete that treatment will be.
They actually do consume more water to make it look like they're polluting less, but the actual amount of ions, like it's the same weight being put out every day.
And had the worst red tide ever.
Tamara Hart came from Manatee, where she says her businesses were evacuated when the Piney Point phosphate wastewater was pumped into Tampa Bay to prevent the failure of that mine's dam.
They decided to do the drill or the well, and now here I'm looking at it's the same setup.
Now, DEP hosted the open house after hearing from many concerned residents. Public comment only runs until Friday. You can still submit your public comment online to DEP. It will make a decision on that permit sometime later this year. Live in Plant City, Chris Hurst, 10 Tampa Bay.